planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
One of the factors that contributes to the quality of dribbling is the acceleration and deceleration.
He's bustling through here. Shots on. Can he finish?
In previous versions, there were ways to change the dribbling speed, and one of them was the all-to stop.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Although not commonly used, another option was to release all-to while running and use the left stick for finish dribbling motion. There has been a slight change to this option. Previously, if you input a finish dribble backwards with all-to fully released while the dribbler was running with high speed, a drag back-like motion would be triggered. However, in the current version, it has been replaced with a motion similar to the all-to hot stop. Of course, if you input a finish dribble backwards while dribbling with low speed, the drag back motion is still activated. As usual, Konami wouldn't provide a detailed explanation on this change, but I believe that this alteration reflects the developer thoughts on speed that affects dribbling. Another technique that has been present in PES and eFootball for a long time is no-touch dribbling. When you release the left stick and the all-to while dribbling, the dribbler momentarily follows the ball's movement direction. In addition to the mentioned techniques, there is one more interesting motion that has been added. When the dribbler is sprinting, if you release all-to and keep pushing the left stick forward, a motion similar to no-touch dribbling is activated for a brief moment. The difference between this dribbling motion and no-touch dribbling is, in no-touch dribbling, the ball is placed in front of the feet, while in this dribbling motion, the ball is positioned between both feet or quite close to the feet. This motion is activated after a relatively high-speed dribbling. It doesn't seem to be triggered right after a slow dribbling. Since the ball is trapped between the feet, transitions into various direction changes afterwards can be slightly quicker and more fluid, allowing for a more stable body structure. This makes the acceleration and deceleration in dribbling a bit more effective. Due to the transition between acceleration and deceleration using all-to and the fact that the follow-up action after all-to input became faster, the dribbling that uses acceleration and deceleration has become more effective. With this new deceleration motion added, in addition to the visual effect, it provides a practical effect of trapping the ball closer to the feet, which leads to quicker and a bit more various direction changes with more stable body structure. The advantage of this deceleration dribbling is that it allows you to slow down without using all-to when the opponent is in front of you and adjust the distance between or around the opponents. Additionally, it gives you various dribbling options based on the surrounding situation without coming to a complete stop. Keeping the ball close to your feet allows you to quickly take the next touch and dribble while observing the opponent's reactions.
Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
There are various options here. This deceleration motion gives you some time to observe the opponent's movement and think which kind of option you can choose without coming to a complete stop.
Guerrero. And he's running through. There's the shot!
The opponent is pressing from behind and the one in front is trying to block the dribbling. It can be tricky to dribble past them while maintaining high speed with all-to. Considering the opponent in front, if you dribble with all-to lightly pressed, you might get caught by the one behind. On the other hand, if you dribble with all-to strongly pressed with the opponent behind, there's a probability that you might get the ball cut off by the one in front. In this situation, a deceleration dribbling allows you to fill the empty space without complete stop and gives you time to observe the opponent's movements.
First to this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's and the shot!
Because the ball is being trapped within the player's feet, you can quickly change the dribbling direction while observing the opponent's center of gravity shift. Even when you are surrounded by several opponents, if there's a little space available, this deceleration dribbling can be quite useful without complete stop. In a PvP game, there will be strong press, but once you manage to break it through once or twice, your opponent may try to block your dribbling or pass route without pressing aggressively. In such situations, this deceleration dribbling, which doesn't kill your speed entirely, can be a good option to observe and use the opponent's center of gravity shift to your advantage. If the opponent doesn't always apply strong press and defense more like in real football, this deceleration dribbling makes the duel interesting. I'll explain why this psychological aspect is possible in the opportune time.
Buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish.
Lead in a tight old game, half-time 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. And a shot! Comfort! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked.
During the deceleration dribbling, you can make various choices like passing, dribbling, or using skill moves while observing the opponent's movements. The biggest advantage of this dribbling is ball trapping. Because the ball is trapped within the player's feet, you can change direction in any way while keeping the player's body structure stable.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ribéry, and he's surging through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Within sight of the finish line. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
The opponent defender is pressing aggressively in front of Ribéry. If you use Alt to maintain speed, changing direction is affected by speed. If you lightly press Alt, quick direction change is possible with the ball close to the dribbler's feet, but pressing Alt hard reduces agility and the angle for changing direction. With deceleration dribbling, you can maintain quick responsiveness through ball trapping between the player's feet without complete stop.
Start from both teams. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pedri. Oh, this is a terrific run. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot!
When you slow down while running, the opponent has to react to it, which causes a shift in its center of gravity. By using the center of gravity shift, you can create opportunities to skip past the opponent without always relying on high speed.
Neither of these two want to come off second. Decent hit!
As I slow down, the opponent comes closer, trying to block the passing route by positioning himself between Iniesta and Bergkamp and applying press. The shift in his center of gravity means that the speed decreases for a short moment compared to running in a straight line. If the dribbler had come to a complete stop in the situation, it would have given a bit of time to offset this change in the opponent's speed. Of course, there are times when coming to a full stop is more advantageous, and there are times when it's more beneficial to maintain some speed while slowing down. It should be decided while observing the opponent's movements and distance.
Driving on and making good progress. There they go, hunting in tacks. Ribéry. There's the hit!
They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a...
There's a bit of space and Pedri is surrounded by 3 opponents. While doing a deceleration dribbling, I observed the opponent's movements. If I continue dribbling, there's a possibility that I could get the ball cut off by the opponent pressing from behind if I make a direction change to Pedri's right. However, on his left, there's one opponent running to mark Ribéry, and judging from his body positioning, there's a possibility that he might get caught in momentum if Pedri dribbles to his left. The opponent turns his body while running at some speed, and his center of gravity falls onto his left foot and then again onto his right foot to accelerate, making it impossible for him to tackle. This allows Pedri to move towards the empty space on his left. In the game, it is not easy to observe these subtle movements like in real football, but understanding the basic concepts of these movements can make dribbling more competitive and enjoyable. Thanks for watching, guys.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Number 13.